On a rare cold night in Southern California, we're at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good. He's strong. He's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early. And Dero, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Ready on 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hernandez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
In now, Corey Seager, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On the ground to the right side. Hernandez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Kershaw now on 1-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's only 1 for 10. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers 0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
At the plate, Justin Turner, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, number 13. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Gene Segura. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Russell Martin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 1 for 4. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Line hard to the left side, but foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Realmuto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. So striding in, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Realmuto is 2nd in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Count remains 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Realmuto moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And they'll step off and try again. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. the other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 2-1 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Gene Segura standing in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 2-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves fourth in the NL in that category. Digging in, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here's a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. So coming to the plate, number 13. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Chris Taylor. Rounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Peterson on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now in the box, Michael Franco. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Russell Martin now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
Austin Barnes will come on to pinch hit now. Now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's one away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Corey Seager, ripped down the line. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Hitting out for the Phillies, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Now that's popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Rodriguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Gene Segura. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit to third. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Popped him up. Rodriguez over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Try again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so